said as he swabbed Safarnov's forearm. "No, Sergeant, you are not." Both the medic and Safarnov looked up at John Clark with wide eyes. The Irishman said, "Aye, he's all yours, Rainbow Six." And with that, he stood and walked off. Now Clark knelt over Georgie Safarnov. "Where is the bomb?" Georgie Safarnov cocked his head. Through his short pieces, he said, "What do you mean?" Clark drew the SIG in his coat with his left hand and shouted, "Going hot!" to the men in the launch control room. He then fired 4 rounds into the concrete under the large wall displays, just past where Safarnov lay. The injured man shuddered with new fear. But Clark wasn't shooting at Safarnov. He was, instead, rendering the tip of his pistol's barrel nearly red hot from the expulsion of explosive gases. He took the hot barrel, grabbed Safarnov by his right arm, and jammed the barrel into the jagged bullet wound in his biceps. Safarnov screamed like a banshee. "No time to fuck around, Georgie. 2 rockets, 1 nuke. Where is the other fucking bomb?" Safarnov finally stopped screaming. "No! Both Nipper 1s were armed. What are you talking about?" "We aren't idiots, Georgie. One of them was armed with a goddamn bus engine. You didn't think we'd have armament experts here to..." Clark stopped talking. He could see it on Safarnov's blood-stained face. A look of confusion. Then a look like what? Yes. Like a man who just realized that he had been betrayed. "Where is it, you son of a bitch? Who took it?" Safarnov did not answer. He seemed overcome with anger, his pale face speckled with this fury. But he did not answer. "Going hot!" Clark shouted again, and pointed his pistol at the wall so he could turn it once again into a searing torture device. "Please, no! Who has the bomb?" 81. Jack Ryan Jr. looked through the thermal binoculars at the warehouse 150 yards away. He'd just gotten off the phone with Sam Granger, who told him Clark and Chavez, along with Rainbow, had ended the terrorist incident at the spaceport in Kazakhstan. He'd relayed this to Muhammad and Dom, who were both elated. Now they were concentrating on making sure that whatever Rian had in store here did not come to pass. "What is your plan, you son of a bitch?" he whispered softly. His phone vibrated in his pocket and he grabbed it. "Go for Ryan." "It's Clark." "John, I just heard from Granger. Great work. Listen to me. You have problems." "We're okay. We've tracked Rian and his men to a warehouse at the Lahore Central Railway Station. They are in there